No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y al
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
So now here is Phillip Evans. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Popped him up. Tellez moving to his left. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, this team could really benefit if Polanco can get it going. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Brian Hayes digging in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and 21 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it's Brian Reynolds, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 count, the pitch.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next for the Buccos, John Nogowski. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Kane. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Jacob Stallings is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. One and 0, here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Ready with the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Bryse Wilson will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Colton Wong will stand in. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded to the right, reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Corbin Wong. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 23 homers and 66 driven in. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
That is it.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. The average for him at 267 on the year, 18 homers and 63 runs batted in. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Rowdy Tellez the next at bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Mm. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Misses, ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8.
Digging in next, Kevin Newman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. half of the second set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corbin.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. As a look, now the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1 after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. At the start of the day, they have the highest strikeout total in the entire league and one of the best team ERAs. So it's no surprise some of the pitchers I talked to were proud of what they've accomplished and confident in what they're capable of. Despite the success, they explain how they really try to push each other to get better every day. As one of them put it, "We have amazing stuff on this pitching staff, just look at all the strikeouts. But we take pride in continuing to get better as a unit every single day." It sounds like they're always trying to stay one step ahead of the hitters, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch. Bryse Wilson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Phillip Evans popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now a swinging bunt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. And he takes ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 3-2 one more time. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate now, John Nagowski. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. And now the first pitch.
That's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
In there, 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Escobar is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates' offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Kevin Newman fouled off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Bryse Wilson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
The left fielder, number 24, Philip Evans.
Into the box now, Philip Evans. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. As a look, now the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
No outs, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Corbin Burns. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. Now at the plate, here is Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, John Nogowski, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Fouled away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So stepping in is Jacob Stallings. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Miguel Sanchez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Gregory Polanco will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now here's the first offering.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Wilmer Defoe. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready now is Kevin Newman, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Shea Spitzbarth is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
A shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Popped him up. Nagowski in foul ground. One away. So the next to bat will be Eduardo Escobar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. So next to bat will be Avisail Garcia. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tellez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. Now both men are across to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Nick Mears, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Jace Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jace Peterson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 258 the average to begin play. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Lifted in the air to center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. We're back at American Family Field right after this. Eric Lauer will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Michael Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 5.
First pitch of the AB now. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Phillip Evans. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he falls behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out and a runner on second base. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Corbin Hayes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 9-4. Max Kranick enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
For the Brewers, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes.
Count 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So now to the plate, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitter's meeting.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And he fouls this one off. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Now batting, number 11.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Nope. 3-0. Two out with the man at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here is Tyrone Taylor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Newman's got it. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. Brewers are out in front, 11-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, John Nagowski. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up is Jacob Stallings. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory.
And now in the box, Gregory Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
In now, Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 11 and the Pirates 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Oviedo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ben Gamel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, coming forward the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he got him swinging. Lorenzo Cain is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Luis Urias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next, here is Colton Wong, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Brent Suter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-2 delivery. This is popped up. Escobar trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that misses 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Phillip Evans. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on the way.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryse.
To the plate now, Corbin Hayes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping in next, Brian Reynolds. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball well outside. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Full count still. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. High in the air down the right field line. Gamble is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Narvaez, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next, it'll be Avisail Garcia, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Brewers strand 1, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, John Nogowski. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit, Jacob Stallings. First pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
1-2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Bill Crow will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Brewers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Miguel Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.